I don't know if this sounds obnoxious or not, but I'm tired of wearing tux.
Right.
And I don't. It's funny, like and it has nothing to do with me. I'm certainly not awesome, but when you join a show like Mad Men, you suddenly get kind of thrown into like award season's very different.
Well, because it's already an Emmy-winning, SAG-winning. It's already won everything, so they're showing up as
like they're these sort of
the reigning
like
champions.
elder statesmen of each party.
Exactly.
And so this last award season was just. It's just a lot of stuff. There's so many. There's like the parties that surround the awards, and then there's the awards, and there's the after parties, and all this kind of stuff.
Well, I should have introduced you as Emmy nominee Ben Feldman. You've been nominated for an Emmy. I think you're
myself.
I think you should. I think you're my first guest on the podcast who's been nominated for an Emmy.
All right.
I think. I don't want to take anything away from anybody else, but I'm almost sure. I mean, that was pretty amazing. When I saw your name on the list, I was very proud.
Why, thank you.
I thought it was so cool.
I was surprised. That was a surreal. It was a surreal time back then.
It was only a few months ago.
Yeah, but I mean, because you don't want to say day because it wasn't like the Emmys weren't surreal. It's like it's a whole thing. Like you get nominated. Well, before you even get nominated, like you're potentially going to be nominated, and you got to sort of your publicist.
Did you know that they were doing that? They let you in on that?
There's a whole story behind it that I don't want to totally get into.
Okay.
I guess I don't know.
I
don't want to get into.
Don't peel back the curtain.
Well, yeah, I mean, because there's things I could say that would sound kind of.
Well, just tell me the day you found out.
The day I found out, my publicist called me at 5:45 in the morning. Called the house. So I woke up to my girlfriend at the time, who is since
now your fiance.
Yes.
It's a big year for Ben Feldman.
It is. It's fun to be me right now.
Yeah.
She was standing next to the bed with a really angry look on her face, holding the phone because she had I didn't expect to be nominated, so I didn't tell her. You know, by the way, the nominations are tomorrow or anything. No, I never even talked about it to anybody.
Right.
I knew that I had been submitted, but that was about, there was there's a whole bunch of people that are submitted, and I
mean, there's so many people that could potentially be nominated. That's why it is an honor.
Especially in that category, and then there was there's some website that sort of ranks your odds, and one day I was being ridiculous and went on
Clicked
to that
on
to
it.
see.
Gold Derby?
Gold Derby, just to kind of see, and they had me, it's like at the top of the list, there's like the Matt Perrys of the world, and all those different kind of people, and they're all like, it's a high ranking is like a 30% to 50%, maybe. I don't know how exactly it works, but all the way down the list, like under like the zero, under like 20% was me, like at the way bottom. Like there was no way.
I don't think that's true though. You're on the show Mad Men, which is
that was what
that
they
show
believed
4
to be
years
true.
in a row. So I think Mad Men is very well liked by the Emmy Academy.
Yeah, they notice it, I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect anything, so I didn't tell her. And
so she was angry that the phone rang so early?
Why would my publicist be calling?
At 5 in the
she
morning.
was just grumpy, as I would have been too if the phone.
Right.
If someone
Well, I guess a publicist calling could either be amazing news or horrible news.
But at 5:45 in the morning, your brain doesn't register either of those.
Right.
Your brain just, all you know is the phone rang, I'm exhausted, why would this person be bothering me right now? It could have been, Obama, and it would have been like, oh man, it's 5:45.
Right.
So then she tells to me, and, it doesn't seem real, and then you kind of spend the rest of the morning, like you call, your parents and stuff like that, and then you're sort of done calling people, and it's 9 a.m., so you don't really know what to do at that point.
With the day.
So we went to Beverly Hills and had breakfast at Barney Greengrass.
That's
because
good.
you're like, this is what fancy people do.
Yeah.
And then it really was just the longest day ever.
Yeah.
That was pretty much
I think I emailed you that day. You probably got a lot of emails and calls and texts.
It's funny. Like
it's like your birthday.
We got engaged, and I think, I don't know which one more people, because the engagement wasn't like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't on, well, my nomination wasn't on TV, so I don't know, but I'd say there were about the same amount of emails.
Well, word spreads very quickly because of Facebook and Twitter.